Hi, my name's Amy and I'm the head vet nurse here at North Nowra Veterinary Hospital. Today we're going to show you how we desex a rabbit. So rabbits are quite involved little creatures and we have to use a lot of medication to sedate them beforehand. So we use a two-step process of 2 different injections, and in between that we wait 5 minutes just to let the first one take its time to sedate her, and then we use the second one. So we'll just go ahead and do that now. Got Rhiannon here holding little Mopsy for us. And she might jump a little bit because it goes into the muscle, which we all know that's very uncomfortable. But she's taken that really well. So now we just give her 5 minutes to relax a little bit with that one. So as you can see, little Mopsy here is a little bit sleepy, but now we just need to do the next injection for the sedation. We've moved into the surgery, so she's ready to go, and we'll get her clipped up, ready for her surgery after that. Now we're going to do this intramuscularly as well, but we're going to do it on the opposite side so she doesn't get sore too much on one side. Alright, so it won't be too long and she'll be quite asleep. So we're just going to put her on some oxygen and turn on the heat mat. When we clip a rabbit, we have to be ultra careful because their skin is like paper thin, so they're very easily cut.
I'm Dr. Claire. I'm scrubbing up for surgery. Mopsy's being spayed this morning. So we use an antiseptic to get any bacteria that would be on our hands off before we put our surgical gloves on. So I'm going to be here for the next couple of minutes scrubbing away. So I have to be careful not to touch the outside of the gloves. So our first hand is folded over. That way the inside of my hand is not only going to touch the inside of the glove, and then on the second hand I've got the sterile glove to go on the inside. Outside. Pop this on, we're just carefully draping the rabbit so that I've got a nice clean surgical field. Again, this drape's gone through the autoclave. So I need to make an incision along the midline of the rabbit. I'm trying to look where the umbilicus is, which is the same as our belly button, and I'm going to probably make an incision about 1 to 2 centimeters long. So we'll just carefully cut. Rabbit skin's very delicate, so you want to be quite gentle. I'm lifting it away from the abdomen so that I don't cut too deep. Obviously rabbits eat a lot of grass and hay, and that makes their intestines quite distended, so I need to be careful not to enter into any intestines. So I've got both ovaries tied off. These little wriggly bits are is the uterus, and I'm just pulling it up there where it's conjoined. That's actually, rabbits have a double cervix, so that's the 2 cervix, which is where we're going to tie off the body of the uterus. So, excuse about my hands in the way, but I'm going to clamp across the body. Again, very gentle because they're quite fragile. And we'll use the suture material again to tie off the body. So there we are. Got 2 ovaries, the uterus on both sides, and then the body of the uterus down here. So, no baby bunnies for Mopsy. Okay, so now the process of suturing her back together. This is her muscle, so we're going to do 3 layers. First layer is the muscle. Second layer is what we call subcutaneous tissue, so it's sort of any fat and tissue underneath the skin, which is what I'm grabbing there. And the third layer is the skin. So here we go. So rabbits have really, like I said, delicate skin, and they also, if there's anything that's annoying them, they'll chew it out. So we actually use tissue glue to close the final skin layer. I'm just carefully putting the tissue glue on here, and then we can seal up the skin.
So since you've seen Mopsy last, she's had 3 more injections. One of them was to reverse the sedation that we gave her earlier. The second was to keep her gut continuously moving. And the next one was an anti-inflammatory and pain relief. So to help with that middle injection, we're going to give her some syringe feed of Criticare now. And that'll just help the gut move so she can keep going and eating and getting better. So she's actually eating that really well, which is good to see. We'll just go slowly. Good little rabbit. Thank you for watching. I hope this video has given you a little bit of insight on what happens when rabbits come in to be desexed. Thanks again.